Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that.
Valverde.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mateus.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Mbappe. Tchouaméni. And here's Benzema. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Valverde, nicely aimed pass, and it's Maradona. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And now they can clear their lines. Valverde. Now it's Haaland. Now that's well seen too. Deftly away. Mbappe might just make this. Valverde. And here's Haaland. Great ball, and can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he's had it nicked away. Nicely worked. Tries a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Now it's Haaland. Messi. And that could set him on his way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's come back out to him. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Oh, what has happened here? He's had a hit! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind a
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
This is a
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And so we're off again. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
In with the challenge. He's had it taken off him. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, perfectly measured that. So much time and space here. And that has been clubbed away. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Mbappe. And he's managed to get rid.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Beckham. That's really well manoeuvred. Great pressure, plenty of it. Quality ball. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, number 19, Mateu.
It's a poor throw
Number
that, picked off
18,
with relative ease.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Beckham
Number
gets
3,
it clear.
Dayo
Firmine,
Upamecano.
and he's managed to get free.
Messi.
That would have been some
Number
goal.
25,
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 2, Nori Mukiele. Number 16, Fermin.
Nicely weighted ball. That's been cut out, well played. Firmine. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs...
Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Manchester United were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Benzema! It's a loose ball. This time, surely! Mbappe. Valverde. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Benzema. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Musiala producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Manchester United really will have to throw everything at this now. And here's Haaland. It's Benzema! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
And just a quick
What are your
reminder
thoughts on
today to
today's game
please
then,
drink
Jim?
responsibly.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Haaland. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Salah. Diaz. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it
Hits one! Loose ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So, a breakthrough already. And he thumps it clear. Bellingham. And here's Diaz. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Now, what about a counter-attack? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pau Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Jesus. Maradona. Casemiro. Diaz. Now it's Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. And he was quick to react. Van Dijk. Now it's Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Diaz. And the shot! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Diaz! Superb goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And there is the half-time whistle. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a shade optimistic. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
The attendance for this match
Gabriel
was
Jesus.
72,306.
Now it's Haaland. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Casemiro. Kimmich. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Diaz. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Adams calmly anticipates. Salah, Casemiro, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's had a hit! And claimed it back swiftly. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Diaz. He's had it taken off him.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That has been cut short. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Struck first time! And that was very necessary. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's
The
match.
game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Foden. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a nicely measured pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Passes short and sharp. And here's Haaland. And he's straight offside.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
That looks a good ball through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gabriel Jesus. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Valverde.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Beckham. He's shifting through. Can he put it away? Goal! Lazio!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Number 9.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Laid back in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Costa Curta. Beckham delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vardiol.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Foden. And it's Neymar. Well timed, excellent interception. Costa Curta. De Bruyne is onto it in a flash. Luis Suarez. And he's away. He's having a go. Oh, just wide.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Haaland. It's a pretty loose pass.
Gabriel Jesus.
And that interception was most necessary. Gabriel Jesus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary.
Gabriel Jesus.
Vardiol. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Beckham has created one goal already.
The attendance for this
Your
match
impression
was
so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty
70,987.
telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Oh, that's well spotted. Valverde. And they can counter here. Foden. For Valverde. Koulibaly calmly anticipates. Haaland chasing after it. Neymar. And it's Beckham. Mbappe! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's managed to gift it back. And he's heaved it away. Kimmich. Nice sequence of passes, this. And the shot! Sticks it away! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Lazio are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Luis Suarez. He's through here. That's really well cleared. And that's been won straight back. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Oh, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak
There will be 1
execution.
minute added time.
Can he get away here? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. I think this turns on, Jim.
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. That's a lovely, neat pass. Palmer. Oh, that is a good... Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Wirtz clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Maradona. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. No, that was never going to make it. Baresi. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Scholes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's run loose here. Palmer. Tchouaméni, can he spark a counter here? Khan with the clearance. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rafael Leao. White. Goulet. Goulet. It's loose now and they want it. Oh, what has happened here? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Goulet. That's good running with the ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Goulet surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Closing in on... Shot a goal! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. De Bruyne. Here's Chouameni. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, and he's through the middle. Can he put it away? And here's Vinicius Junior. And he was alert to it. Scholes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Costa Curta. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Rafael Leao. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty...
Oh no, what has happened here? The ball is loose and the chase is on.
This match was 72,306.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Goulet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Foot in. And here's Wirtz. Wirtz! He's missed, but not by that far.
Wirtz really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Goulet.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Mbappe! It's gone backwards. Goulet going face-to-face with his great rival. Goulet! Oh, bang on target.
A beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Palmer. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Now De Bruyne.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
White.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it
welcome
is
to
the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Hakimi. They get a throw in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rafael Leao. Koundé.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Yamal. Oh no, what has happened here? Koundé just loves to go forward whenever he can. Pedri. Valverde, and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta. Pedri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedri! They want to be quick to recover this. That'll be a throw-in. Traoré. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Vinicius Junior on a charge down the left. Pedri. And here's the chance to counter. For Valverde. And he cuts out the supply. Traoré gets across to intercept that. And there is the half-time whistle. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How would you review the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're underway again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That has been cut short. Now it's Valverde. Valverde. And here's Rafael Leao.
Rafael Leao really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's it! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Stood up well to him there. Vinicius Junior. He's found the way through. Now it's Drogba. Oh, good-looking ball. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Maradona. Oh, here's a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Koundé. Davids. Drogba. It's Drogba! And yes, it's there! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Drogba. Decent hit! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And now he has 2. Drogba! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And there was his 3rd, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
3-0, and there's the hit! He has done it!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Goal! After 82 minutes is number 10.
So is this the start of a comeback? Koundé looking to run onto it. Koundé is flagged offside. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well read, nice interception. Maradona. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rafael Leao. That's been cut out, well played. Davis calmly anticipates. Yamal.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Time, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. Mendes cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior looking to penetrate opposition lines. Fiddles it. There's the shot! It's in! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times, A side that can and will trouble. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can
everybody,
see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Rafael Leao. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's an inviting... And can he finish it? He can get that clear.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. Pedri, and he's managed to get free. Climbs up big! That has been knocked clear. Alvarez. Still goalless. Pedri. Valverde.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but
He's got the shot away! And it's a goal! First blood drawn.
that looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Alvarez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pedri. Rafael Leao. Maradona. It's Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Messi. And it's Messi. And it's Marquinhos. Stood up well to him there. Forwards and with intent. Barella plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Maradona. Rafael Leao. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernandez. Barella. That is a great ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pedri. The fullback is in acres of space here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
And now, to all members
Any
of the
opinion you'd
crowd,
like to express on the
I'd
first
like to
half?
ask you to join
Peter,
me
this is
in
far
wishing
from a
our
lost cause.
birthday
Yes,
boy
they've been
a
hit
very
once by
special
a
birthday.
pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Alvarez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. That is a great pick out. And he's there to clear it. No way through. Traumeri.
Vinicius Junior!
They've got to be quick to recover this. And that has been knocked clear.
The attendance for this
He
match
has saved the
was
goalkeeper's blushes there. What
72,306.
great defending.
Barella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Saka. Alvarez. Now it's Messi.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's another good win of the ball. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Rafael Leao. Koundé.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now he's off and running. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri. 5 minutes left on the clock. Koundé. I think we're just about done here. Oh, well played, well played. That's the throw.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Saka. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Maradona claiming... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. There's the whistle, and here we go. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so... Just the keeper's a big... Great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Palmer, and he was quick to react. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Great hit! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players will...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And one more try! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Palmer. Koundé. Now he's off and running. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Palmer! And that is wildly off target.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Vieira is there, and he can get that clear. Haaland. Palmer. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Maradona. Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Haaland certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And it's De Bruyne.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Haaland. And he's away. Haaland! And he's done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
There will be 3 minutes
So we have a
added
breakthrough.
time.
Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to get it clear. What a throw in. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he latch on to this? Nicked it back promptly. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Promising. Oh, great header! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
Can he finish? It's fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Stood up well to him there.
Pretty robust defending.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi. Palmer. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. That's a nicely measured pass. He's had a hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
And the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff.
Shifted upfield. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Iniesta. It's a mighty effort! He's got a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off. And for me, it looks...
Can he finish? It's in! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This is threatening to become a really good game. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Can he get on to this?
5 minutes added
He's
time.
seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, they could break here. Haaland. Oh, there's a probing ball. expertly cut out, really nicely done. Schmeichel getting this one clear. And here's Haaland. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.